Hello and welcome from the sidelines of the ICR 2024 conference here in Orlando, Florida. I'm Jarrett Banks, editor-at-large of IPO Edge. Joining me today is a company that I'm very fond of. It's Dale Schwartz, the founder and CEO of Pinstripes. Dale, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Well, tell us about Pinstripes, who you are, and what you do for people who don't know.
Sure. So Pinstripes is a unique, best-in-class combination of phenomenal food and entertainment, bowling and bocce in our case, coupled with private event space. So we host 1,000 events a year, each location, each year, weddings, bar mitzvahs, birthday parties, corporate events. Had the name Pinstripes 33 years ago, coined it. I was going to buy a bowling alley in Manhattan with a couple friends, didn't do it. Waited about 10, 15 years. And then 18 years ago said, life's too short, let's do it. And we've been doing it for the last 18 years.
Great. Now, I went to your Chicago location, had a great time, but for those who don't know, tell us what makes the Pinstripe experience special.
Well, our venues are large. These are 25, 30,000 square foot beautiful venues. So first, the aesthetics and venue design is sophisticated fun, upscale. The quality of our food, Scratch Kitchen, is phenomenal, so which is the antithesis to most entertainment concepts, the caliber of our food. Our team, the passion and culture that we've established is again a unique factor. And then finally, we're just choreographing all these different pieces: bowling and bocce and banquet space and bistro and Sunday brunch and live music and celebration. So it's a magical, commingled, choreographic event celebration venue.
Okay, now you recently went public on the NYSE under the ticker PNST. Tell us about that experience.
So to use the accounting term, it was LIFO, right? Last in, first out. So we were the last company in calendar 23 to go public on the New York Stock Exchange, the first to list with our ticker symbol in 2024. We've been exploring accessing the public markets for 5 years now. This particular SPAC vehicle was just an exciting way for us to go public last year and strike while the iron's hot. Our business did extraordinarily well through COVID and after COVID. So we're excited for the next 20, 30-year stage now that we're a public company.
Great. Now, I know you're all over the Chicago area. Tell us how many locations you have and where you plan to expand.
So we currently have 15 in 10 states, 4 in Chicago, Minneapolis, Kansas, Cleveland, Georgetown, Bethesda, Fort Worth, Houston, San Mateo, LA, and then Florida. We just opened Aventura. We'll open another 4 locations the next few months. Orlando, 4 miles away. We're opening in February. Garden State Plaza, we'll open in a few weeks in Jersey. And then in April, we're opening Walnut Creek and Coral Gables. And then we'll do Jacksonville later this year, probably 2 locations in greater Seattle later this year, and then another 30, 40 that are earmarked for, call it calendar 25, 26. And then we're looking at international sites as well. So we're staying busy.
What do you look for when you're looking for new locations?
We first look for quality markets, so A markets with the right demographics and residential population, the right business density. And then within those markets, we look for really attractive, strong property, lifestyle centers, or iconic locations. It has to be something special. Increasingly, we look for very exciting co-tenancy, whether it's Apple, Italy, Anthropology, Hermes, etc. We like being near that type of tenant mix, which lends itself to all the foot traffic and quality foot traffic of customer.
Okay, in your mind, what are your strengths and how do you differentiate yourself from your competitors?
So one key strength, as I mentioned earlier, is food. So our F&B is 70% of our sales. Most of our peers it's the flip side. Gaming is 60-70% of
Mhm.
Dave & Buster's, Topgolf, Main Event, etc. So key differentiator, we're a restaurant venue with entertainment. We're not categorically a bowling alley with food. So that's a key differentiator.
Mhm.
Number two is just the overall ambiance and quality. It's quality drinking. We don't serve Red Bull. We have a phenomenal wine list, phenomenal craft beers, but we want drinking in a quality way. And then, as I mentioned, our locations, every location, there's an outside oasis element that's a really important part of the equation. We felt that before COVID and certainly during and after COVID, outdoor settings. People love just the outdoors. There's the psychological safe element of it, but just something aspirational of looking up at the stars or seeing a sunset outside.
Tell us a little bit about your growth strategy.
We're going to grow at a controlled pace. So as I mentioned, we'll look to open 150 some locations all over the US over the next 15, 20 years. We'll open 6 to 8 locations a year in the US, all company owned. We'll certainly never franchise in the US. Our real estate partners are very helpful in terms of capital and other benefits. And then overseas, we've already started discussions with a number of partners or potential partners, in whether it's Mexico City or Sydney or Dubai or Tel Aviv or London, Canada. And there we'll partner with the right landlord or operators that'll bring local expertise, training, hiring issues, and we'll bring our brand and kit of arts in terms of training.
Okay, last question. How do you view the road ahead for the entertainment and dining category?
Quality wins. The experiential trends are there. They're accelerating. They're even more real post-COVID. The Amazon effect is not ending. So all of the online shopping trends are making people need those social interactions. All of the work from home means that people can bump into each other less in the office. They need that interaction outside of the office. So the trends are there, and quality wins. We certainly have plenty of other competitors and others that are playing in the space. We're going to keep playing in it in a elevated way, and if we stay true to that, we'll win because we'll stay true to terrific quality.
Great. I definitely felt that nostalgia, that Americana on my visit there. We'll leave it there. My thanks to Dale Schwartz, the founder and CEO of Pinstripes. I'm Jarrett Banks, signing off from the ICR 2024 conference here in Orlando.